The final word.
The final word.
The final word. Let's get it, bro.
Yeah. Come on down.
Yes, indeed, man. So, I mean, the only thing I can say, Law, is shut up,
The
game.
final word. Shut up, game.
Yes, a shut up game.
Every week, man, we got to find a new level. You know, like you have made it to the next level. You know, because last week it was a must-win game. You know.
Right. Yeah. It's,
Right.
You know, it's I'm kind of frustrated though.
Why is that?
It's just obvious that we held to standards that nobody else is held to. It just get on my nerves. It's like, how does Detroit have the trash history that they have, but they are showered with so much optimism?
Right.
And their track record is way worse than the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
Nobody blinks at it too, Law. It ain't even right.
Nobody. The final word.
It ain't even right. Nobody even blinks at it. Everybody just, hey, here you go. Go ahead. Some optimism. Go for it. Yeah. Here, we got plenty of optimism. Y'all, matter of fact, go probably get to the Super Bowl. But then we can't, man, we can't even think about it. Man, I swear, bro. It just, it just got me. I'm just being honest, man. It got me. That's why I'm on some, man, shut up, man.
Yeah. I don't blame you, man. So I don't blame you. It's Cowboys way, the double, triple standards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Triple standards.
Yeah, man. But we ain't talk yet about this dub, man. How you feeling about that?
Oh man, I think the Cowboys showed up against the number one defense. Now, before the game, it was like the Cowboys won't win; they don't have a chance. But now after the game,
they too injured.
Oh man, it's just the Steelers, man. Shoot, anybody do that?
Oh man,
just Steelers, man.
It's not
hey, you supposed to do that, man, without Michael Parsons and D-Law.
It's easy.
It's easy, man. Quadruple standards, man. The final word.
It's all good, though. So. I've already just come to the realization, man, this is going to be a hard season. And it's not even just for us. It's for everybody. The league is just more even now.
You saw how Pat Mahomes struggled every week. But he's 5-0, though.
Yeah.
But he can do that with a 55 or something like a 58 QBR.
Yeah.
6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's having a terrible year.
Yeah.
But he's 5-0.
Yeah.
Team sport, man.
Team sport. Mm-hmm. You think people go realize that one day, Law, or is it we go kind of stay in goofy lane?
Nah, they gonna stay. Let me give you a sound drop of where the land is at.
Goofy land.
The Goofy land. Brought to you by the NFL.
Yeah, I do wish one could wish it wasn't like this, but it is. But it is. But I'm enjoying the season, and I'm enjoying the season.
Yeah.
And I'm already enjoying the season. It's good to me.
Yeah.
It's good to me.
3-2.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Can't wait to talk about it, man. So you already
get with
know.
it, then. Yeah, let's get it, Cowboy.
Yeah.
I just wanna run it up. Kinda check or something. I've been really in the field, let her, I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Half a ticket to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Kinda check or something. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Hold on, fire!
Count that too, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives. need them tens, I need that change to the safe, got blues inside.
I need change to the
Greens
safe.
and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with Jay, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Oh man, hey, I love it when boys start the show right, bro.
Come on with it.
OG Victor Hill, he say, hold on real quick. You ain't said nothing but a word. I don't mean to start the show off like this, but
Hey, it's all good. It's
when
all
boys
good.
is ready to show love, I'm ready to give it to you. He said, boss, what's your cash out? It's
Oh, come on with it.
Cowboy Sports.
Uh-huh.
You can't miss it. I appreciate all them gifts, man. Y'all coming in, chunking that bread. Hey man, these boys coming in with the super chats, bro. What's up? Y'all feeling love for the Law and the OC and Big, or what's going on, man? Appreciate it. He said, if we beat the Lions, I dare them to say, it's just a.
Yeah. I mean, this is a game that is a situation that we can win against those boys. Dak Prescott is 5-0 versus the Lions. He got an unbelievable quarterback percentage. We played against teams. People fail to realize our entire career, well, Dak Prescott's entire career, we always been going up respectfully against the number ones or the top 5 defenses. Where is that coming from? I think that the Eagles always had good defenses. I think that the Giants, to a degree, always had good defenses, although that they are in the NFC. I just think that the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. Oh, you got the chart up, boy! You fast, man.
Hey man, hey, Law, it's me now. It's me, Law. It's me,
man.
It's me, Law. All you got to do is mention it. I got it, brother. I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, so he 5-0 versus the doggone Lions, and we see it right here now. I do know that people will say, well, that's the old Lions. Well, we played that same team last year, and it had some equivalents of the same parts out there, and we could have won that game by multiple scores. Remember the CeeDee Lamb fumble inside the end zone there, and then this other phantom call as far as the tripping call on us when it was the opposing team. So there's a lot of things that this particular game could look like. I see it this way. Last week, we played against the number 1 defense in the National Football League, right? Yeah. No one can spit upon TJ Watt. No one can spit upon the weapons that they got with Fitzpatrick's and all of those boys. What's his name? Mika? All of those guys. So I can tell you this. Dak Prescott, we were able to put up 350 yards, and the run game looked like it came out of the nowhere, and we were able to run the ball collectively. I believe we put up over 420 something yards. I see that if we minimize some of our mistakes, get better in red zone efficiency, I think that those things that we did when we was down there in the red zone could generate into some scores, and this would be at home. So y'all better watch out, man, because we did all of that in the rain when it was wet and slippery. Yeah, so we may put up some numbers this week, bro. That boy had to put the glasses on. Come on with it.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, my eyes ain't what they used to be, bro. Hold on real quick. I'm hearing noises. I'm trying to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you. That's you.
That was me, man. I get scared when people put the glasses on. You know what I'm saying? That Frank Lucas, you know, who remember?
Somebody.
When they put them on, I be worried just a little bit, bro. What they say?
Oh, they getting dirty. I ain't gonna go here. I'm gonna move right on. But somebody say Romo 2-3 versus the Lions. Dak is better. Oh no. Wait. Listen, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna move on from that.
Yeah.
Because you know I got love for Romo too.
That's my guy, especially in that playoff game versus the Lions. You know. Yeah.
But check this out.
Remember that one?
Yeah. This is what I wanted to say though, Law.
Mm-hmm.
The Dallas Cowboys was reminded 10 times a day that Brady was 6-0 versus Tom Brady prior to the playoff matchup. Yet nobody wants to mention Dak's record versus Detroit. And a lot of Cowboy fans walking around scared like Dak don't just play real good on these dudes. Just real talk.
Real talk, man.
It's some games that I think you develop a confidence that for some reason you just think because Green Bay kind of like that for us, right? Okay, let's be honest, right? Green Bay kind of like that for us, that even when we had a talent, even when we had injuries, they show up and they give us problems. You know, it's just what it is. I think that's what Dak is to Detroit.
Yep. Everywhere else that rule apply. Like Cowboys versus Denver, we haven't beaten them boys since '91 or something like that. They were telling us. So it don't matter who's out there.
Right.
It's just sometimes some spooky stuff, man.
Yeah,
to be out there in the
teams,
NFL.
It's that ooey or something weird. Yeah. So, but I wanted to get into something that you just mentioned, man. That's very, very important. You talked about the run game. Okay. So, and you said that we got to the running game. Well, I have access to more advanced analytics now.
Come on with it. All right.
And this is what I noticed about Mike McCarthy.
All right.
So, let me actually put it on the real screen. I'm actually do it the real way. Hold on real quick. Let me do it this way. I'm going to do it the real way. I'm going to take off my stuff and do the real one. All right. Let's go to the advanced analytics. Okay.
All
right. So hold on real quick. Let me put in the Dallas Cowboys. This is all real. So y'all.
It's all real.
This is me doing it on the fly. Like my boy Law say, man. What we do, Law?
Man, we building planes as we fly, man. We building it, man. So
never afraid.
Never afraid. Build it as we fly.
All right. So now I need to look at it by quarter.
Whatever we do in the third quarter, we need to ramp that up.
Let's talk about it. See, because I noticed something. Hold on real quick, man, don't be playing with my numbers today. Okay, hold on real quick. Offense. No, I know how to get it. See,
put Stat Boss in the chat, y'all. It's Stat Boss right here.
No, I know exactly how to get it. I'm gonna go to. I need to go to offensive lineman. There it is. That's what'll pull it up. It's a trick. Yeah. It's a sneaky way to look at passes and runs.
Yeah.
All right, we got it now, Law. This is your Dallas Cowboys, okay? Where you don't only see the game, you see it broken down by quarter. So this is the total, okay? So as you can see, on the passing attempts, it was 42. And we could look at each one. I ain't gonna show out like that. But we had 31 rushing attempts, which that's what Mike McCarthy said his goal was, right? And he talked about, obviously 30 is the number that, keeps your offensive linemen from playing on their heels. Let's play that.
Well, I think it's a winning formula. I think it's, really stems off what, what we just talked about. It's, you got two guys that are feature players. They need to touch the ball. Whether we throw it to them, pitch it to them, hand it to them. It makes no difference to me personally. But I think, most importantly, the run blocking unit needs to come off the football. They need those 30 attempts a game. That's where the real balance comes from. Needs to come off the football. They need those 30 attempts a game. That's where the real balance comes from. Needs to come off the football. They need those 30 attempts a game. That's where the real balance comes from. Because there's some of those calls were RPOs, or run solutions, whatever we call it, and the benefit of it, you're throwing it out to a one-on-one and it gets 6 yards, whether it's CD or Noah. But the run blocking unit's still coming off the ball. So that's the benefit in my view of the RPOs and the run solution throws, because those guys need to rip off the ball, because if you're throwing it all day, then now you have your offensive line playing on their heels, and too much of anything is not going to be good for you.
No doubt. He's right on it.
He's right on it. And so then this is why it's important, in my opinion, to have it broken down per quarter. Okay.
Right.
But so now, if you can see this, and I'm using my arrow to focus your eyes on it, obviously the passing attempts was pretty consistent throughout each quarter. But the rushing attempts is what ramped up as the game went on. The key thing to notice is that your offense wasn't getting as many first downs when the rushing attempts was off balance. So you said duplicate the third quarter, right?
Yeah, what I was meaning that in the third quarter, we come out a little flat. And that's been going on for like 2.5 years now. Like we will move the ball. I think that we can move the ball. We just don't score at all in the third quarter. And that's been a situation. But to go back to your point, not to get away from the main thing, which is the 30 for 30, that's what we said the last week.
Yep.
And lo and behold, that's what happened this past week. Right. The 30, like we don't give a care about the numbers that's above it, but we looking for that attempt, that 30 for 30, that unique balance. That's about 60 to 65 snaps in the game.
Yep.
And we want to get to that 30 marker because these offensive linemen, I think that where they get their feet moving and like he said, not on their heels, there's not an offensive lineman that been born or passed away that say, hey, I love pass pro. No. They really love the run. They love to smash. They love to lean forward and put that north of 300 pounds on the opposition. So we saw that, and we saw an injury.
I didn't even get to the best part.
Oh, good. Get to it. Yeah.
And we are live. This is not pre-recorded.
Yes, indeed.
This is the best part. If you repeat the third quarter, like you said, basically having a ramp up of your rushing, which they did, they got 7 first downs. And then when they ramped it up even more in the fourth quarter, they got 10. So analytically, even though it's a small sample, balance seems to make you move the chains better, because first downs is a clear indication of chain movement. So for everybody that been saying run the damn ball, it's not even just about the 30 attempts, it's about when did you do it. And if you was more balanced throughout the game, you would likely have more first downs throughout the game. That's my point. What's your thoughts?
Or you can make an argument and say, and two things can be true, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not cheerleading that Tyler Guyton got hurt, but now you got role graders out there like the TJ Bass and Tyler Smith and Cooper Beebe and Zach Martin. You got, and then Terrence Steele to a degree on run support. So now you get a little bit better and more seasonal situations there. I think that it was probably a blessing in disguise for us to look back at it and say, okay, damn, Dak Prescott now don't have to worry about his edges, on the tackle side. And I think that's what, caused the Cowboys to run the ball a little bit better. On that last drive in the third quarter, that's when it went way up. And that was the last drive in that third quarter. We looked very, very good.
Yep.
But what happened here is that, of course, that spilled over to the fourth quarter on that last drive, and I think we eventually scored. So yeah, man, you're right, man. Run the ball. When you run the ball, it brings in so many other things like play action, like your motions that you have to pay attention to now. Now the safeties and the damn linebackers, they taking 2 steps forward versus stepping backwards because they're now looking at it like, oh, we got to stop this run. We got to crash down on it. So, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because, obviously they ramped up the motions, right?
Yeah.
They ramped up the motions. It's been a lot of calls for that. But I don't think that was a secret sauce at all. Because the offense was still very anemic with all that motions, Yeah. It still was hard drives until you added balance to it.
Yeah.
So I think it's not just the motions. I think you got to combine balance with your motions. You got to keep, in my opinion, especially because somebody, let me show you another number that's kind of weird to me. So if you look at, we was throwing it and completing it 81% of the times, but we wasn't getting the first downs. So people got to say, how does that happen? That happens when you throwing it that much. You also increasing your chances for what? Holding calls. So you can complete it a lot, but all it take is one mistake from being pass happy, and you lose the whole drive. So,
yeah, and I think that when you see that one sack, when you see that fumble in the first,
yeah,
wasn't that when he got down there into the 5 or 10 yard? And
let me click on it.
Was that when he had his first fumble?
I can look at it right now.
Yeah,
We kind of
could
got it
have
like
been.
that. You feel me?
Yeah.
We showing out now. This is the play.
Yeah, it's the play right here. And that's when Tyler Guyton was still in the house. Yeah. And although we can't see it on that right side
that was
there,
the
but
fumble.
that was the fumble after that first series there. So we get money right there at home. We can hear things at home. We control the pace. And I know the last 3 games at home been nightmarish, but I think that when people fail to realize those first 2 games at home, Tyler Guyton was just as nervous. First time, and I'm not using him as the scapegoat, and I'm not using the offensive line as a scapegoat, right? Mm-hmm. That was the first time that those boys all played together. Think about it. By the time when the Saints beat us, everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, already had New Orleans in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. They haven't won a single game since they beat us. That was their Super Bowl, right? So I was telling people, look, it's too soon in the season to declare anything. You still want to pick up. You don't want to pick too soon. And I think that this week, going into a situation whereas the Cowboys coming off of a tight win, right? A win that most people had us out of it. I think that we found something in this game, boss. And that was that 30 for 30 for one.
Yep.
And that's that when you make the statement, your voice matter. Everything that we've been talking about on this channel, it goes back out to the 3-letter, the 4-letter network, because they listening in, trying to gather content.
Yep.
And it goes to the local beat writers like Clarence. I said, Clarence, man, make sure you ask about that motion and stuff. Lo and behold, he asked about pre-snap motion and motion and stuff, you know. So there it is. So when we start asking, so now I'm asking, hey man, Clarence or what, whoever it may be, not saying Calvin, anybody. Hey man, what's going on with the third quarter droughts, right?
Yeah.
And anything, or did y'all found something in the 30 for 30 thing, you know? And then when they start putting this small little pieces of information and it hitting the eardrums of the coaches, lo and behold, they're gonna have to make some corrections.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. Your voices matter, y'all. Look, boss, we need to put that on hoodies, hats, and t-shirts, man. Yeah, we need to put that everywhere. Your voice matter.
It's amazing that people still don't believe that though. It's just
right.
It's just, are we saying the right football things? Because bad ideas matter too. That's what a lot of people got to realize.
Yeah.
So, and I'm just telling everybody, in my personal opinion, it's a bad idea to be pushing Rico to RB1 right now. Like 20 touches is way too much.
High volume stuff.
It's way too much.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell people. Me and Tuck was looking at his injury history today. Shout out to Tuck.
Mm-hmm.
This is also right around the time he started getting injured.
Yeah.
I can show you that. I can go to his injury history right now and show you that around October and November is where Rico started breaking down. So let's just use our common sense. I can show you. I can show you.
Well, no. What I was gonna say is that
not
Mike McCarthy, but Jerry Jones said it this morning that he always liked Rico, but the problem been is the injuries for him.
Yeah.
And by you saying that, load management, we might have to do that. The law of diminishing rates of return is a real thing. Some people just got that body that can't take all of those loads.
It's genetics.
Yeah. Genetics too.
That's what it is. Let me see
when he fumbled that ball, if Dak Prescott didn't have the sense and the wherewithal to jump on that ball, we would be having a different tune right now about Rico.
Yeah, it would have been totally
we'd have a different
right
tune. Yeah. But right now we gave him grace and mercy because we won this game. And to me, hear me out, y'all. I like Rico on the outside, stretch zone runs. I like him on the wheel routes. Wide receiver Rico, screen Rico, keep him away from all of those bodies because to me, Rico got daredevil vision, man. I'm sitting here like, dog, the touchdown was right there. He cut back inside, tried to dive across the top, and now you heard it. too. You know what I'm saying? But I like Rico. I like his skill sets. But let's not carry it away and try to give this kid 20 to 25 carries like he can do that every
game. It's just too much, man. It's too much. I can't find his injury history right now. You know how it is when you under pressure.
It's all good.
But we looked at it. Like me and Tuck looked at it today, and it was like, bro, this is right around that time. So for everybody, it's like, ramp him up. It's,
ramp him down.
Ramp him down. Like,
and guess who else was like that, though? The running back before him, Tony Pollard. I wanted Tony Pollard anywhere between 15 to 17 attempts. I didn't want him over that number.
Yeah.
Right. So they got the same type of bill equivalency a little bit, far as once they get over that number, you see that law of diminishing rates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because everybody not built to take on punishment. You have to have a Gore type of, you know what I'm saying? Everybody not Gore. Everybody not Zeke. Some people just not built to take punishment like that. And you have to load manage with those guys. Now, I want to ask you a question, Lau.
Go ahead.
What was your thoughts of the use of Rico on the goal line versus Zeke?
I think that it goes all the way back to, there was a Super Bowl, Russell Wilson's second Super Bowl, and it was against the Patriots, I believe. And the coaching staff, they wanted to paint a narrative or a picture of Russell being the hero because Marshawn Lynch, he was outspoken and he played by the beat of his own drum type of way, right? So I look at it like this, inversely. I think that they want to say, hey, we right about Rico. We right about our selections. We want him to succeed. And I'm not saying this tongue in cheek. I like Rico too, but they want to do it in a way whereas they want to go and fall on the sword by their decisions, opposed to putting the ball in the belly of a guy that got a nose for the end zone. With that cantankerous head, he can just lean forward and just get that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? It's like simple. And that's just what it is. His neck and all of that stuff is built for that. He's built to just lean forward and get that touchdown. If not, even Jerry Jones admitted it this morning on his 105.3 The Fan video. If they had to do it all over again, they would have quarterback sneaked that thing in there, right?
Yeah.
You're right there at the one. Lean forward. You got a Hall of Famer by the name of Zach Martin. You got a guy that's learning from him, Cooper Beebe. I've literally seen when we was out there in Oxnard where they had packages, bro, and it wasn't Rico in there. It was Hunter. It was my guy, TJ Bass. They made a substitution where they made him the tight end. And it was Ezekiel Elliott. And 10 times out of 10, they were scoring. Go back to that. I know you don't want to get rid of give away all of your secret sauces, but you better not play around with that this week. You playing against, respectfully, the number 2 defense and the number 3 offense. They can move the ball.
Yeah.
You don't have that margins of mistakes that you can make.
Yeah,
so
you can't,
don't play the political game this week.
Yeah, you
put that ball in Zeke's hand.
You can't play with your food this week. They got just enough offense to hurt you.
They do. Yeah.
The OC just came in the building.
Oh yeah, the right kind of guy came in the building. I hope you got all of that offensive line tape, boss. Please tell me you do.
I got some offensive line tape. I might need you to send me over something though. If you got the offense, if you got the full game, I might need it. Because I got it. I got it by clip. I can pull up.
Oh, you got it by clip? Well,
I
don't know. I may can't build.
I can finesse it. It's a different way I can finesse it if we have to.
Okay, if we have to. Okay.
But see, the OC, he brought this up yesterday. OC brought up a good point. They've been doing Zeke like that since Pollard. Where they would give Pollard the first cracks at it. Y'all remember?
Mm-hmm.
in the red zone, and then he would fail, and then they would say, all right, throw Zeke in there, and he would get it. You know? I don't get it. Like, when it come down to getting your points, you got to go get it, man. And to me, they playing a dangerous game. Game. And then it's a lot of people saying, ramp up Hunter Lukey. It's like, do we have time to experiment right now?
No. Now, I like Hunter. You know, I think that I don't know why people. He's a more of a finesse fullback. He's not a power fullback, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm just saying he ain't the deuce. He ain't the moose over there. You know. But I got something for you, boss. Check out this website. I put it in your Twitter DM,
right.
And it'll pull up straight what we were looking for on injuries and stuff. It give you a beautiful outline and everything.
Let me do it right now. Go ahead.
Yeah. So while you pulling that up, here's my thing. Now Hunter do have power. No, don't get it twisted. And I think that they holding that fumble that he had last year in Miami, I believe, against him. But at the end of the day, I know this dude named Zeke won't fumble it, and he will be able to lead the path. 40, let him lead the pathway, and let's do some exotic stuff with our tight end, even if you have to do some type of specialized substitution to have TJ to check in as a tight end, or Brevin span forward. You see how I go injury history when you stroll down, boss?
Man, boy,
man. It give you analysis and stuff, man, like the durability and the probability and all of that stuff, man.
What a probability. That's what we need to look at. We need to look at the probability.
I think it's somewhere up in there, man. I haven't played around with this site in a minute.
I used this before.
Yeah.
This is injury predictor.
Durability is a 5.0. Yeah. It's kind of like the I don't know if you had to get the premium version, but if you stroll up, man, they give you everything on that site, man. It's like an underwriter, man. When it's time to, when you're purchasing a house, they they want to know how tall you are, how many pounds you weigh, and what color your pee,
Say, Law and OC. We gotta talk about this though, because I slightly disagree with you, Law. I do.
On what? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
On Hunter. He say, nah, I feel what Trey said. He a power. They just using him finesse. I totally agree with that.
Oh, both of y'all. Oh, so y'all look at him as a battering ram.
He is. I showed it yesterday, man. Nobody moves people out the hole. Didn't I show it yesterday, OC?
Oh, are you talking about as he running or is he blocking? Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about is he running. So y'all putting him in the Mike All-Star class. Not the Kyle Juszczyk, because I'm getting him more of a Kyle Juszczyk type of vibes. Y'all looking at Mike All-Star type of vibes.
Well, we have Law. He's a tweener in that, Law. He's not quite Mike All-Star in terms of his just pure power, but he's somewhere in between. Right, he's not a weak fullback. I mean, he's a guy, and Boss Cowboy will put a safe up. He's a guy that hits linebackers and moves them out of the hole. Now he's not like Mike Allstott. Mike Allstott will completely crumble linebacker. He will completely demolish a linebacker. You know what I mean? That's different. But Hunter Lukey is a good blocker, man. But he's shifty enough to be a running back / fullback in short yardage situations, which is what you're talking about today.
Here it is, Law. I got it right here.
You gonna pull the tape out. You gonna be like, I'm gonna show Law. I'm gonna show y'all. All right, come on, let me see it.
Man, and it's clear, it's undeniable, and nobody talks about this, bro. Like,
now you getting what I'm saying? Now that's off ball. I'm talking about with the ball.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Okay, you with me? Okay, you following me? Okay,
all the way with you. So I was talking about off the ball, where we have the ability to go very power on teams if we want to,
Yeah.
And we have the backs to do it, and we have the offensive line to do it. Yeah. It's just, honestly, we're finesse. We are finesse.
Oh, so we finessing him.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy play calling is finesse. When you got to get to the fourth quarter before you really start running the ball, you ain't no bullet team. Look at this.
You know what? You know what I need to do then?
What's that?
It just hit me. Big Mike used to have a dude named Coon or somebody, didn't he?
Yeah.
What kind of fullback Coon was?
He was Honolulu.
Without watching tape, I didn't watch no tape on Coon. I just remember people yell out his name. Yeah. What's his name, y'all? Is it Coon for real?
No, it was Coon.
Coon.
Yeah,
okay.
Coon was Hunter Lukey-ish, just a little bit bigger and thicker, man. He was a powerful dude.
Yeah.
But he could catch and he could run it some too. So to your point.
And just look at this law. Look at this law. He hasn't had one bad block on them linebackers yet. Not one.
Man,
and this is
playing around with off school.
He walked that dude out the hole.
Did you see the hole he made for that touchdown for Rico? Rico like, nah, I don't want to go that way.
and nobody talking about Hunter Lukey like this.
Yeah.
Shit. It's like, man, it's just
Hunter finishing people, man.
I'll take back the finesse part of it. But he can be both though.
He can. And I see why you saying finesse, because he cold like that. He got soft hands, right?
John Coon is his name. Appreciate you, Trey Matic.
Yeah, appreciate you, Trey.
Coon.
He got soft hands. You know, he's sexy, right? He a sexy fullback. He's if that makes sense, no Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, he not the traditional. Like, he's a very athletic.
Like this, Daddy.
Will you put my bag? Oh, no.
You said it. I had to play it. No. Look, boss, I had to get you, man.
Hell no.
You didn't have to. You could have kept that, dog.
I was waiting to press. I've been waiting for weeks, man, to press that on you.
Oh, that's dirty, man. Get me out of this, OC. Get me out of this, man.
That's for doing on the fart sound. That's for the fart sound.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. You go get your revenge on me, Law. That's dirty, dog.
That's different level. That's different level, Law. What you do it's like the punishment doesn't meet the crime.
Yeah, bro. That was kind of like, you went kind of low on me there, Law. That you went kind of low on that, bro. That was kind of.
What the fuck is that?
Oh man, they turned it on me, man. My bad, dude.
Yeah. Everybody, you should feel bad how you did your boy Boss, bro. That was dirty, dog. That was dirty, bro. Like you waiting for weeks to hit me with that.
I've been waiting weeks, man. I don't care.
Man.
What the fuck is that?
All right. Anyway.
My God.
No, but
yeah.
I see. It's a tough balance though, because you gotta figure out a way to do more with Hunter.
You do.
But you also don't need to neglect the skill sets of Zeke. It's a hard balance, and I don't think we're balancing it right.
Yeah. We got to get out of the political game and just when we inside the 5, be like, Rico, we appreciate you, man. We love your services, man. But you can be a decoy.
Yeah. But
we're gonna put this ball in the belly of either 40 ounce or Zeke. We can do some 2x1 sets. We can do 22 personnel. We can do that too, 21 or whatever it may be. But we got to improve this red zone efficiency level because we were 0 for 3 in the red zone for a majority of that game.
Yeah.
To put up 400, to put up north of almost 400 yards on the number 1 defense, that should be things that we play dividends for, man. Right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Now, OC.
Yeah.
I really wanted you today, and I know Lago want to have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
There's been some great debates going on.
Mm-hmm.
With Tyler Guyton versus Tyler Smith versus Steele. It's getting dirty in these streets, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's dirty in these streets.
Well, one thing about me that you will find out from my rebuttal or my replies is that I'm very consistent. And I've said this for, I don't know, the better part of 2 years, is that Tyler Smith is your best offensive lineman on this team. And he's the best left tackle on this team. And Tyler Guyton still has that Pro Bowl power and potential. But if I'm being honest, looking at these first handful of games, he has to grow. And I knew that he would have some growing pains.
Right.
This is in no means a throwaway on Tyler Guyton, what I'm about to say. So I want to be very careful and precise with how I phrase this. I think that currently, for the Cowboys' best interest, if he's hurt, and he's going to need a few weeks or what have you, and I'm not sure how long he'll be out or whatever the case might be. But I think
rumors are that he'll play.
The rumors are that he's going to play.
Yeah.
Look, if he plays, let me say this, and then because there's a lot to say about this. Mike McCarthy has even admitted that some of his play calling has changed because of the rookie lineman that he has.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait. Hold on real quick. You know I got to hit you with a button on that, bro. What he say? Wait. What?
Wait a minute.
Look,
what?
Mike McCarthy has admitted that, hey, because I have a few rookie linemen, I don't call it maybe it's open. I am conscientious of that when I am calling plays.
What?
He's admitted
that. Oh, hell no.
I'm not lying to you.
No, not you. I'm talking about Mike McCarthy.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That is a pure lie, Mike. Your play calling has not made it okay. Wait.
Oh, because if you're throwing it all day, then now you have your offensive line playing on their heels, and too much of anything is not going to be good for you.
What has he been doing? Wait. You said you altered your play calling to help them, but they've been passing and pass happy. No, bro, you lied.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Well, your play calling ain't helped them,
alter.
Man. No,
he did say alter though, boss, because
alter
now.
How?
Well, you play DBs, right? You play DB, my guy. Both of y'all. What's the difference in a quarterback with a 3-step drop, 5-step, or a 7? So what's the differences in that as an offensive tackle? And
I know what you're saying. You said that he altered. Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
You said he altered it in terms of plays to get the ball out, hence the stop routes, the slants, and stuff like that. So your offense is okay. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all see why?
Yeah.
You back me up a lot, but you see, man. You see why I got my Dukes up though.
I know, but here's the thing: the expectations of what we have out of Tyler Guyton are higher than what we had out of Tyron Smith. I'm talking about the other guy that was drafted in the first round, not Tyler, but Tyron. Keep in mind when Tyron first got here, he played right tackle. He had and he didn't look that good, But he didn't. So, and that was at the right side. So now we took a kid that got unbelievable potentials, right? Got speed, strong, like you said. He played right tackle all in college last year. And now he's going against the best of the best with a gauntlet of schedules of crazy good, freakishly athletic guys. And his first game, he had Myles Garrett at left tackle. His second game, he had a whole bunch of guys in third game. So I'm not trying to get these excuses out for him. But the reality of it is that I got a quarterback that we are paying $250 million. And that quarterback and that running back room and that offensive line, you all know that they look damn good once he was gotten off of the offensive line. The whole unit looked like they were comfortable. Dak Prescott, they had showed us a chart, OC and Boss, that Justin Fields had 3.5 seconds to throw the ball. Dak Prescott had 2.1 and 2.2 seconds to throw the ball. Don't you know if you give Dak 3 seconds, that's an eternity of plays that he can go through and he'll carve you up, man. Give us that. But those times, the seconds to throw began. If you look at that Cavante Turpin seam pass, Tyler Guyton wasn't in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He had time to set up and step up into the pocket. TJ bashed and smashed some people, man. I love that, bro. So I think we can get those things going.
Well, to your point, Law, here's the thing. It's about the choices you make for now and the future. It's undoubtedly true and accurate to your point that Tyler Smith and the TJ Bass combination is the right thing to do if you want to have your best 5 out there. That's the right thing to do for best 5 purposes. And I'm so impressed, and I'm also so right, as I always am about this stuff, no offense, about how smooth and how nice Tyler Smith looked at bumping from left guard to left.
You tripping on a little bit, just a little bit, bro. He wasn't that smooth, man. I went through the film today, bro. He looked good. He got beat too, bro. He did. He got beat on inside, and you know I ain't trying to take your thunder because you smoking, bro. You killing it. Like I ain't trying to take your thunder, but I'm
you talking about that one play. Dog. I know you talking about that play.
He got beat inside too, because Tyler Guyton was getting beat inside, which is a cardinal sin for any tackle. True.
You're right, bro. But very true, very true. But look, overall, what he did mid-game.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
It is, bro. No, it's phenomenal. It's
what he did. Save a couple plays.
Oh, see,
what he did.
Damn, man.
What
I
he
gotta
did.
Box you, dog. Let me see.
Bro, you can box all day. You can take this knockout, big dog. It's okay.
That dude say he gonna knock out.
I'm not. Look, I'm throwing haymakers because this is what I'm saying here. If what you want to do is say, hey, I'm gonna let you get your reps. I'm gonna let you build into the future into what we believe you can be and what I believe that he can be. Right? I don't think that you scratch him. I think you look at rotationally put this guy in, so you take a little bit of pressure off of him. Bro, I'm telling you. This. I'm saying what's best for the team. What's best for the team? I'm not talking about what's best for Tyler Guyton. What's best for Tyler Guyton is to run him out there. Listen to what I'm telling you. What's best for Tyler Guyton is to leave him out there, let him cook, let him get all the reps, and then be ready for him to just be phenomenal or be very, very good in second year. What's best for the team right now in terms of offensive line play? TJ Bass is a starting caliber offensive tackle in this league. There's no doubt about it. TJ Bass is starting caliber. TJ Bass can hold up and get the job done. Is he perfect? Is he as good as Tyler Smith? No, he's not.
Oh, you see this guy?
However,
See this guy?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Number one bullshit guy.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
He ain't cooking nothing.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Listen,
I gotta fight you on this, OC.
I got downs.
Big man, let's go, man. Be first, man. First punch on me. Let me know when you finish, though. I ain't gonna cut you out.
Okay. Oh, you want me to go? I'm sending you this film. I'm sending you this film right here.
OC, are you finished? Because I gotta smack you for this, dog.
I'm just getting started, but you can go ahead. Because I'm gonna smack you.
Dog. Man.
I'm gonna smack you off.
OC, are you kidding me? OC, wasn't it not you, sir?
Yes.
That said that Tyler Guyton was gonna take and BB at least 6 games before we was gonna see the rookie rust start falling off. Was it not you, sir?
Yes. It was
okay,
me.
What game is this, sir?
This is game what, 5?
Okay, so going into game 6, so I rest my case. We not even close to your bottom denominator, dog.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
You go cut the developmental. The only way you cook is with fire. You're talking about cooking with a microwave, OC. What is wrong with you?
I'm not telling you to cut the man's development. Okay, I'm saying it's based on what decision you want to make. What's best for Tyler Guyton is to let him get his reps and develop and come back and be ready for him to have a great second year. I said that plainly, Boss Cowboy. I didn't mince my words. I didn't stutter, right? I said that plainly. That's what's best for Tyler Guyton, okay? What's best collectively for the unit is to let him rotationally play and let Tyler Smith get more of them reps at left tackle because TJ Bass is a starting caliber left guard in this league, and he does a really good job, man. He's not Tyler Smith, no, but he does a really good job. And you're going to have sure protection, longer developing routes, which should lead to potentially, okay, and this is not for sure, potentially a more explosive offense down the field versus having to do 3- and 5-step drops. To Law's excellent point earlier. Okay, because you're worried about your tackles getting beat quick. And that's what you do when you have young tackles. You're worried about your tackles getting beat quick. And also, I'm going to say something else. Look, man, this offensive line coach I don't like what he's doing.
Me neither.
Because I don't like the development of BB. I'm seeing BB getting blown back and pushed back. I'm like, what is that? He's snapping the ball and standing up. You're not teaching that boy to snap and leverage and push off his front foot and drive and use his offhand to control pressure coming down his center line. You're not teaching him that basic fundamental stuff. You're messing with Terrence Steele's kick slide. You're changing all this stuff. Let Duke have him. Duke had him. Duke got him right. Let Duke dictate how he go do his kick slide. All you need to teach Terrence Steele is plays. You don't need to mess with his kick slide. Leave his kick slide alone. You're messing him up. Leave him alone. I don't
leave him alone.
Law, I gotta punch you one more time, bro. Look, I gotta punch the OC, man. The OC done pissed me off. Who is this? This is not the OC that I'm used to, bro. No, we gotta fight this out, dog. See, listen. So see, this is what you started. See what D.A. Lee said?
Yeah, I see what he said. And listen.
So what you do? I'm gonna tell you what you doing. You causing the war at right tackle, dog.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, man, you ain't read what D.A. Lee said. He said Tyler at left tackle, talking about Smith, T.J. Bass at left guard, BB at center, Zach Martin at right guard, Guyton over Steele.
Listen.
What's your thoughts on that? Because that is the fight that's going on right now. Then I'm done, Law.
Let me ease your mind and let me cause everybody to be comforted. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, dog. Because you can wait. I gotta hit a button on you first, bro. Because right now, I ain't gonna lie, you gonna have to really settle me down. Because I'm seriously like,
oh hell no!
Hey, look, listen. I'm gonna settle all y'all down, and this is all we're gonna do. Law, do me a favor as I speak. Look up Terrence Steele's contract.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had it up the other day.
See how much cash is left on that
$50 million.
How much?
Yeah. 50. He got $50 million guaranteed. So.
This how I'm gonna ease all your mind. Terrence Steele ain't going nowhere. Terrence Steele is running out there until both his legs fall off, unless he just can't walk. He is going out there. He is playing right tackle. So let's stop that now, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a question. So the right tackle stuff is not a question about Guyton going the right tackle. Just stop it, okay? It's not happening. Not now, and not until the Cowboys finish paying him that $50 million. Okay, I promise.
That's the year 2028, by the way. If you cut him now. Yeah. We 2024. So he got a hit of 18, 21. Yeah. So. Yeah, you can't get out of it, you know. He do got an escape clause after the year 2026, whereas you can get rid of him, but you have to eat $9 million afterwards, you know. So I would rather, I would say this: unless you find a dancing partner and you go with that program and you trade Terrence Steele for something, that would be the only way. But you still got a voided area now with Zach Martin because he's about to retire, right? So no, it's just too much. It's too messy to deal with, bro. Yeah, you don't want two new people on the right side. Yeah.
So my point. Thank you, Law. You're not doing that, okay? Yeah. The only thing you're doing in this scenario is you're looking to see, okay, if Tyler Guyton can develop, can he hold us down with the growth that we project him to have from game 6 to 8? And is it better for us to mix him in, play him situationally, and let Tyler Smith get the start so that we can solidify some things as we get closer to trying to make a playoff push? That's really the only question. And I think it's a
little bit more. Let me add
you know what I got, but we go ahead, boss.
I'm gonna be quick, because I know I hogged it on you, dog. But this is a good debate. And I'm very serious right now. No trolling, no joking, not trying to win. We just trying to reason this out. Historically, what happened to Steele as a rookie? What happened his first 8 games?
Yeah, he was horrible. Sure.
What happened after that?
He started to get better.
Yeah.
After the first 8.
Yeah.
So let me ask everybody a question. Do we get still year 2 without the gauntlet of what still went through year 1?
No, you don't get that.
You do not get that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's the main reason why you got to keep Tyler in the fire. It took 8 games for Steele to start looking better as a rookie. You don't ask rookies to step into big boy shoes and then say, be a grown man. You got to let that man develop. Yes, you do got to play call around it. Yes, you got to live with stop routes for the first part of the season as you're allowing him to get his grown man legs. You have to, in my opinion. And OC, you one of the smartest dudes I know in everything. You know what I'm saying? But on this one, I think we need to keep him in the oven. Law always says something that I steal. He said, I don't like light-skinned cornbread. Y'all are trying to serve this cornbread too early. Let this man cook.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. I never said exactly what you should do.
Okay.
I'm fighting 2 opinions here. I never declared exactly what you should do. I said if you want to do what's best for Tyler Guyton, you leave him in. I said if you want to give the most immediate best product, then you go with Tyler Smith and TJ Bass. And so let me tell you
that's real.
My answer.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm giving you both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
What
okay. So what's yours?
So my side of it is this, is that right now you're not a Super Bowl contender. I don't think you're a Super Bowl contender. I hate to even say this, but I think the Cowboys, how they look like an average team. I'm sorry. In my opinion, they got a great quarterback. They got a great wide receiver. Okay, they got some great pieces in Micah Parsons and a few other pieces, but they don't look like a Super Bowl championship team. This is not do or die. So what you do is you go ahead and you let Tyler Guyton develop. You let him develop. Now, but if you get the itch and you want the now, and I said this way before, by the way, so this, like I said, I'm very consistent. I said this months ago. I said, look, if you want the best and strongest starting 5, you would put Tyler Smith at left tackle. You would do that to get the immediate gratification. This is the delayed gratification play with BB and Tyler Guyton. Now, do I still believe Tyler Guyton will be an all-pro? 1,000%. Do I think he will be a top 3, top 4, probably left tackle in the league in the next 3 years? Absolutely, I sure do. I never changed.
You know what? But you know what? Here's the problem with that theory and analysis, though.
Okay.
If it fits well with what you said, if we going into a soft rebuild, and that's why Jerry Jones alluded to that last week. We are a soft rebuild team, right? And you'll keep the rookie out there, go through his growing pains, etc. But if I'm damn Mike McCarthy, I don't give a damn about soft rebuild. I'm trying to win now. My job, Mama McCarthy, gonna be looking for a place to stay, and all of the staff members. I'm pulling and I'm rolling out my best 5 guys. I'm trying to win now. I'm not going to have my legacy and my name out there trying to help or develop a kid that may not be ready this year, but will be absolutely ready for the next coach. No, I'm not finna go buy a car for my lady for another man to drive. No. Ooh. So at this time, the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, sure, man, you got cojones, man. I'm going to have my best 5 out there. That's why I sent you those 4 plays, boss. Let me know when they're ready because
But Law, listen, Law.
Talk to me.
Where you sending them? Where you sending them?
Gmail. Yeah, Gmail.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Law.
We talking about the same man that was forced to keep Kellen Moore? We talking about this same Mike McCarthy? That the only coach that was forced upon him to get the contract was Kellen Moore, and he sucked it up like a buttercup and dealt with it for years? Are we talking about this Mike McCarthy? Are we talking about the Mike McCarthy that has been unsullied? Is that what we're talking about, Law?
We talking about him.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
All of a sudden, Law,
Mike McCarthy swallowed.
You expect him to be and to do what he's never done in his tenure is to step up and grow some cojones out of nowhere, his belly.
You gotta grow some strawberries, man.
And he
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a
time of swallowing?
Listen. Mike McCarthy is content to ride off into the sunset with a nice fat contract that he got, and he's gonna let the chips fall where they may. Look, he can't even decide. He can't even convince them to draft somebody. I mean, look, like, dude, this is not what you're saying. It's going to be what the Joneses say, and they have proven that time after time, year after year, and by even the personnel decisions, and even who gets the reps in these games, Law. Like, and we sitting there scratching our head, like, why you got that guy in? Why don't you put this guy in? This guy's way better. So he's been. You said it, Law. You said it masterfully last year. You said he's been unsullied.
Law came up with that. Yeah, so did.
He's been unsullied, Law.
But at the end, even a rabbit got teeth. So at the end of the day, he's gonna have to start biting. He gonna have to get rid of his docile ways and say, "Look, I'm tired of y'all talking about me." He put pre-snap motions in there. We were able to see some more unique plays that was in there. Orbital motion with the running back, so that he can get some more extra lanes for us. So all I'm saying is, Mike, come on, look, do us a favor. We have to win in spite of the doggone front office and the general manager, who's all of the same people, right? We got to win in spite of that. And Mike McCarthy got to give us something, man. We don't deserve this, man. We don't deserve trying to watch somebody go through growing pains when we already had the answers to the test. We do.
Man.
I think we overdrafted. I like Tyler Guyton, but I think low-key, to a degree, we overdrafted with that tackle spot because we look real good without him. And I'm not beating him up. I like Tyler Guyton. See, I'm putting Band-Aids all over this. I like him, but I think we overdrafted. That could have been a spot right there or a position right there. Man, who's the next running back? Or another wide receiver, or a player that can make some plays now for this particular team to be all in. But that's a whole nother conversation.
I got your clips up, Law.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna
I got it ready.
I think that it is. I mean, I hate to be the conspiracy theory guy, but I think this stuff is just low key, so sinister, low key, so egregious that you'd rather put a rookie out there than show that Tyler Smith can be a Pro Bowler in two positions, so you can try to negotiate and not pay this dude max dollars in a couple of years. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm like, this dude is a baller. This dude could be a Pro Bowler in either position. Oh, okay, you go draft and put a rookie out there, and that's fine. We needed a tackle, right? Because we don't have Tyron Smith, the first ballot Hall of Famer, the great number 77, Tyron Smith, to show him his respect. But I'm saying you'd rather do that, right, than let this kid who killed it as a rookie, right, play tackle. They were hell bent. They were determined to force him to play left guard, and that makes me sick because of how good he played his first year. It makes me sick. I hate it. I hate it to this day. Yeah, he's gonna be a Pro Bowler, but they cheating this man out of tens of millions of dollars, and he don't know. He happy to have a job, and that's good. He's like, you know what? Wherever they put me. You know what? If I was him, and if I was his agent, I would tell, no man, you fight. You tell him, I want to play left tackle. I want to play left tackle. You better get another guard. I'm playing left tackle because this is my generational wealth and my legacy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. I think you just, you got a little bit in your feelings right there. And
I probably did.
Yeah, and it's okay though because you're looking out for Tyler Smith. I get what you're saying. Now I got these clips. I want to make a point. Do I make my point after your clips, or you want to go through these clips now, Law?
No, you go ahead and make your point because I'm just gonna point out something else. But go ahead.
All right,
them four clips collectively is the same. It's just two plays.
Okay.
But it's cheat codes. So I don't know. You can preview them.
I can't wait to see you because I don't know what you gonna say. I'm gonna just play it and you go cook with it. I don't, All right, but this is what I want to throw out there to everybody. I don't blame Tyler Guyton as much as a lot of y'all, to be honest.
Right.
I believe wholeheartedly that what Mike McCarthy said was true. That when you have your offensive linemen pass protecting all day, you don't want them on their heels. I wholeheartedly believe that Mike McCarthy put those rookies in bad situations with his play calling. He trying to help them with the stop routes and trying to get the ball out quick, but yet you still have them on their heels. The way to have less holding calls is to have less pass plays. Let those guys get their confidence up first. Let them guys lean on guys first. He's consistently between quarter one and quarter two coming out throwing the ball. He starts to run the ball late in games. I watched him do it with the Giants. I just watched him do it with Pitt. It's him to me. Now, am I giving Tyler Guyton a clear pass? No. Yes, you do have to play better. But at the same time, I need a coach that's going to put you in better situations. That's just me. Before we get to the film.
No doubt, man. You're right on the money with it.
All right.
Coach, you got to get him in a better situation. Go ahead.
So we got the films up, man. I don't know what order you want to do this.
It don't matter. It don't even matter, man. Because when you see it right here, I want my guy, the OC, to really break it down. That's why I got these clips right here.
Hold on, you say you want the OC to play down. You know we got to hit that button then.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to hear.
The OC.
The film breakdown.
OC, let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
What we breaking down?
Look, what do you want to look at in particular? Because I can talk about a lot of stuff.
I want you to look at 56, 66, and 73. Left side.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, let's go.
And then you can talk about the continuations of the guy that's inside the slot right there. And you can break down the type of defense that they are in if you want, you know.
Yeah, this is a 3-4, and so they're gonna play out with their linebackers moving and hitting certain gaps. And the 3-4 is really when you got 4 athletic linebackers, and then you got a center. You got a nose tackle, and then you typically play inside with your defensive ends. TJ Watt is one of the linebackers, but he plays like a defensive end in certain looks, and then he also has coverage responsibility. This will be really a trip set, and you're going to see you're going to see a release out route that's going to be ignored, and then you got my man throwing the ball down the field. Is this a completion?
Yeah, it's completion.
It's a completion. So good ball by him. Fantastic ball by him. But let's look at the line, though. Okay.
Yeah, I want to look at them left side 3.
Yeah, I got end zone view on that one too. So.
You got the end zone view? Okay.
In there somewhere, yeah.
Right here.
That's the one I want. Yeah,
I got you, Law, man. We rocking today, man. We in sync.
All right. So what we have, we'll just start with Tyler Smith. You can let it run. We have a good initial kick here. Good initial kick. He's traveling well. Hands are a little outside, but he just sits down. He's so strong. He just gives people. And then you got BB just finishing the defensive tackle on the inside. We'll look at it again. You'll see BB the center. He's finishing inside, and then you'll see TJ Bass. This linebacker does not blitz the B gap. And so he drops, so he comes back inside with the stump. Boom, perfect. Beautiful TJ Bass. Beautiful TJ. That's beautiful. Eyes go right back inside to the loop man. Beautiful. And he pancakes this guy. He kablookies it completely. So this linebacker.
What's kablookie, man? People don't know what kablookie is.
Means you pancaked him, man. It means you knocked him or you depleted him.
Say kablookie.
Kablookied him. You knocked him off his feet. You splattered him like a pancake. Kablookie. Watch this. Kablookie. There it is.
Yeah.
I can tell. Number 95. Just knocked him on his tail, man. So great job by him.
Hey, talk about how important 87 Chip is right here, because look at what he does here off of this snap right here, and he just pushes him out the way. He falls on the ground. Yeah.
Well, TJ Bass trips over the defensive tackle's feet. That's why he fell down. So Ferguson pushed him, then he trips over his own man's feet. He loses balance and he falls down. So he just makes the block easy for Terrence Steele in that regard, because he already stopped his momentum. And so that's the importance of chip blocks. And that's why you chip block versus great players, because basically you're trying to slow down their initial momentum and you're trying to make them redirect. And if you can make them redirect, that's going to give you enough time to get the ball out in passing plays.
Yes, indeed, man. That was beautiful, man. So those are plays that we are getting chances to see, that now that you have 60 not on the field, it's just extra time. And I'm not beating him up, Boss Cowboy Sports, because I'm just saying that you seeing 73 able to get his hands inside, and then he's able to redirect and move out of the way. TJ, the droppage from TJ to I guess the droppage from Tyler Smith to TJ, it ain't that big, right? But the droppage from Tyler Smith or from Tyler Guyton to Tyler Smith, that's a gain, you know? So I'm just looking at it from the raw numbers aspect of it, that we just look better, or the play caller and the passer and the runners, they just look more comfortable.
Well, let's be fair, balanced, Lo. Let's look at the rest of your clips real quick, and then let's
look at this one right here.
Cause we definitely got to look at a lot more plays, but
I cherry picked this one.
You did, man. You pulled.
I lead the witness.
You sure let the hell out the witness, dog, man.
I let OC.
Oh hell no!
And OC like, I ain't going for it, big dog.
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one.
I got the clip when he threw the INT, though. I got the clip when he threw the INT. I can send that one to you, and you can see that he had plenty enough time.
Whatever you got. Just let me know you see it, and I'll pull it. I'll pull it.
All right, go ahead and break this down while I load the other one. Then
all right,
go ahead.
Man, we fly this play. Let's go. OC, it's on you.
All right, man. So this is a standard set. This is a 2x1. Well, actually, this is a tight spread. Actually, this is a tight spread formation, right? So it's quietly a spread formation with a chip and release by Ferguson at the top of the screen. Good job handling the movement. I mean, just overall good job, man, on the blocks there. And I don't understand why you run this play on the goal line. Rewind this again. I really don't like the play call.
This the game winning throw. We won the game with this.
Yeah, I get it, but I still don't like the call. But anyway, I digress. But anyway, let's do this. So game with the throw. Yeah, no, I'm saying, look, okay, let's look at the line here. Let's go ahead and look at it. This is a spread formation. It's a tight spread. Look at Tyler Smith. Good guy spins inside. And then TJ Bass comes in to help.
It cleans him up.
And very good. Yeah, he cleaned him up. So I like this angle always better. So here it is. Let's look at the left side. Look at Tyler Smith. Kick slide. Got a spin move. Look at TJ Bass. Waka! Kablookie. That's my word. Kablookie. There you go. Everybody else is very, very clean. Yeah, everybody else is very, very clean. Very, very good pass pro in this, boss. And good rub routes, man, to get the TD on the crosser, man. Looks like an out on crossing route. Run that back one more time, boss.
Yeah. I got something for you, man. The chat is fighting you, OC. They fighting you. They said to be evidence against your case. The game is dirty. The game is dirty. I'm finna show it. That boy Lou done sent me some evidence to counter you, dog.
What did he say?
I got you. Hold on, Will Creek. I got it right here. That boy Lou say, man, go show the wheels on my Twitter. I got it right here. But the game is dirty. Here it is.
What with?
I'm finna see. I ain't see it yet. Oh man. And I'm just tripping on how everybody. It's just this shit funny
good
to
run.
me, dog.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So what we looking at, Lou? You told me to pull it up. I'm on your Twitter. What we looking at, dog?
Well, run it back. So what we saw is Tyler Smith get a great reach block on Hayward. Hayward is the best 3-4 nose tackle in the league. He reach blocks Hayward, right? He cuts him off. That's a great block at guard by Tyler Smith. You see Tyler Guyton with a bad footwork here and his butt turned toward the sideline. That is not good footwork. That's not good footwork. But go ahead. I digress. Never mind. So that's a great block by Tyler Smith.
That was very good by Rico.
Yeah.
That's a great block by Tyler Smith.
He banged that thing, boy. He banged that thing and still got outside on his zone.
Look at the block. Look. That's a great reach block by Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
Yep. And then he turned them at the end. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a great. Look at this. That's a great reach block by Tyler Smith. Great reach block.
Yeah.
Cut him off.
Forced him back inside. Yeah.
That's a great look. Look at it again. Look at the footwork of the great reach block.
Hold on, real quick. That boy said, "Go to the tweet you like." He tried to lead me down the direction. Where did I like? I'm gonna go see where I liked it. Where you at, dog? You gotta lead me, bro. If you go fight the OC, you gotta be. I don't see it. Where is that, Lou?
Hey, the OC.
Bro.
They didn't enter the information in evidence, so therefore we gonna throw that out.
Therefore, you look like you won the case. Dog.
Yeah, we won the case, man.
Yeah. Okay, somebody said Tyler Smith is your left guard. End of discussion. That's what Jesse Hollis said based on that reach block. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesse Hollis. Yeah.
Lou, where you at, dog? I don't see it.
I love Holly too. I love Holly, man. Holly's a good dude, man. And look, everybody got their opinion about this, and that's fine.
Yeah,
it's an opinion,
my screen turned black and white over here, but that's okay.
Black and white.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, man. All I'm saying is you got options here, and if you're gonna do what's best long term for Tyler Guyton, and I even think your line, then you probably leave Guyton at left tackle. But if you're looking for immediate upgrade, right? Then you always have the option. The beautiful thing is this: you always have the option to put Tyler Smith at left tackle, and he's going to go there, and he's going to do a really good job for you. He's going to do a really good job at left tackle if you played him there. If you don't, guess what? He's going to do a great job at left guard too. So that's the beautiful thing that you have in Tyler Smith as you deal with developing these young offensive linemen. So
no doubt. Hey, Boss, now I gave you a film footage. Now, I don't know, it's a bigger file. It's got a lot of plays in there, but it's continuity, and it's kind of like got all the angles in there. You got the Jalen Tolbert big catch. You got I think you got both of the INTs in there. You got both of them.
I know what probably did that. I think I know how to clean it up. Remember I said I need
to... No, it was me. I had clicked on the wrong button and then it turned me gray. Gotcha. I can get back in color though.
Okay.
I can get back in color. Just give me 1 second here. I'll be back, y'all.
Yeah, come on back, and then I'm pulling his file that he sent, and then we go switch to Detroit while we doing that.
No doubt.
I looked at replies, Lou. I still don't see it. But that was funny, man. It was funny that Lou was trying to send me some stuff. But that's so funny. I don't see the clip. You emailed it to me?
Yeah, I emailed it to you.
I don't see it, Law.
Bigger file.
It's still coming there. It ain't get here yet.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, but moving to Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I got up to about 3 games in Detroit, so I got a pretty good feel about Detroit. Detroit is very beatable, man. It's not gonna be an easier game. I knew we was gonna beat Pittsburgh. We really should have blew Pittsburgh out. This game ain't gonna be like that. They good on both sides of the ball, and I will say, from my breakdown of what I was saying is they defense play fast and they play with a culture. Their offense, in my opinion, it's definitely built on the running backs. They're gonna throw it to them, they're gonna pitch it to them, they're gonna hand it to them, and then they go lean on play action, in my opinion, and they go try to beat you with a lot of physicality and fundamentals. But I ain't scared of Detroit at all. I feel like this is a very, very winnable game, but this is not, in my opinion, going to be like what we just went through with Pitt. You can't make the mistakes we made with Pitt and get through Detroit. Real talk. It won't happen.
Yeah, they got wide receivers that's physical, that can high point the ball and got yak action. More than one, you got to keep your head on the swivel. They got a tight end that's phenomenal. They got run game where they're gonna hit you with waves, thunder, and lightning. If I'm Mike McCarthy, I'm stealing every play that I'm seeing Ben Johnson dial up, because that's how you really want to run the ball. They got the number 3, number 4, respectfully, offense in the National Football League, so they're gonna press it. The good thing, what plays into our favor, if you rattle Goff early and often, then he see ghosts. He would literally see ghosts. But my thing is, we don't have the Parsons. We don't have the Laws of the world. So, and I think to a degree, we don't have MK, don't we? He's not going to play this weekend, right?
They say
Marshawn
he might.
Nealon.
Oh,
he
no,
might.
Marshawn, no. They say Micah might and Bland.
Micah, nah. High ankle sprain. You got to get off of it, elevate that foot, and I would get ready.
They say Bland back.
Return to Bland. Bland, Diggs, Lou. This could be a DB special game, right?
Yep.
I know Lou always plays good against those Detroit Lions. So, I mean, this could be a game to watch. This would be a game that I think that we can get them if we go back to our philosophy, 30 for 30. We just put up over 400 yards on a team's defense that was better than this team defense. By stats and standards alone, of course, but I would take TJ Watt over any of their players over there, right? I'd take Minka Fitz over any of their players over there. So on the defensive side, so we were able to overcome that. So let's see what we can do in this guy. They got that guy Terry on. I know you, Arnold, I believe, the DB over there.
Yeah.
The hold king. He liked to hold, and he's subject to the double move.
They secondary getting cooked to me, man.
Come on, they gonna get cooked.
Yeah, that's being balanced, but you got to take your shots. I'm with you, Law.
Yeah. It's a very winnable game, like you say.
Very winnable game. It's gonna be a battle, though. This gonna be like most of the games that we gonna have this year. It's gonna be a dog fight. This is a dog fight year.
And to mention, they got one of the best offensive lines in the league, though.
Right.
Yeah. They get busy with their offensive line.
This is a fantastic test. And listen, let me tell you what, I already had this queued up because this is the fantastic test, and I got your film ready now too. So whenever you ready. But this is the man. Listen, man, I be believing in the book of the OC chapter 1 verse 3. One time you are lucky. 2 times it is a fluke. 3 times you are consistent. Man, I ain't letting off the gas until they get past a team like Detroit. Even though they done whoop Detroit 100% of the time with Dak as the quarterback. But this time, it's a little bit different. They built perfectly into our kryptonites. So we're going to see the Ravens again. We're going to see the Saints again. But you go see it with a better offensive line. This is going to really test our defense. And our defense been answering. But if they answer this time, I'm going to go ahead and say this D is consistent. And they have bought into Zimmer. Is that fair?
It is very fair. I said before this Steelers game, we played 6 quarters of good defense on stopping the run. Facts. Now we can add in 10 quarters of this defense stopping the run.
Facts.
And that's ever since the halftime versus the Ravens. So if and that's going up against Derrick Henry and them, So I would say this, ladies and gentlemen, if the Cowboys stay clean and level-headed on just stopping the run and forcing Goff to make tight window throws, and Bland is ready, and Diggs is ready. I just need, because in this past game, I was like, hey, Hooker, what is that? Hey, Dono, what was that? And Dono played better down the stretch in this last game. But I need for my safeties to not wet the bed in this one.
Facts. OC, we read the book. We got to hear your take on it.
I think that this is the ultimate test for this Cowboys team in the beginning part of the season. If you can manage to slow down this explosive running game, you're going to be in a position to win this game by more than a touchdown. If you don't, we'll see a similar game, man, where this is going to come down to the wire. I expect Dak Prescott to play great. I expect also Aiden Hutchinson to come and get after it. He had a good game against Terrence Steele the last time they played. So to me, this is a really, really good test for those of you that think we should be looking elsewhere outside of Steele. Check out Steele in this game. I want to see how he plays against Aiden Hutchinson in this game. Can he step up? Can he be dominant? Can he shut him out? No sacks, limited tackles. That's what I'm looking for from Terrence Steele. If we're able to do that and open up this offense, and we need to open it up more against this secondary in particular, in my opinion, because there is some big play opportunities. But we're going to have to pass protect, and we're going to have to run. And I think the Cardinals saying that we haven't done a lot is enough play action. I think when you have a younger offensive line, you have to operate play action. Dak Prescott is excellent in play action, in particular going to his right. He's fantastic. So utilize those things to really help get the offense going and take some pressure off the young offensive line. If we do those things, we win this game. But this thing is going to be built or it's going to collapse at how well we play against that run. If we're able to slow down that running attack, we're going to be in good shape. If they rush for more than 120 yards, we're going to start to have problems.
Yeah, I agree. Flat out agree. Man.
I will say this about Hutchinson. I don't think nobody in the league got a better first step.
Or dirtier. Oops, I said that loud.
You say dirty?
He tried to hip drop. He hip dropped Dak Prescott twice in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta look out for him, man.
A lot of people was coached to do that before they outlawed it, though.
Yeah, true that.
You know, but I was looking at him, man, the 3 games that I really went through. Boy, that boy first step is ooh-wee. And his counter moves is nasty. This is gonna be a nice this gonna be a nice one for Steele. And see,
he ain't a real Michigan guy. Keep going,
because he came from.
He's from Michigan. Yeah,
he came from Michigan.
Yeah. He was with Mozzie and Chris Jenkins and all of those boys. It was him.
Yeah,
that line.
He a Michigan dude.
He sure did.
He don't look like a Michigan bro.
Man, dude. Say.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Now Hutchinson. I was just looking at his counter moves and man, how he was jumping off that ball, boy. Nah, this gonna be a nice one.
That boy good.
Yeah,
that boy good.
See, I see a lot of people saying Steele got work. I don't know if I'm seeing it like y'all. I think a lot of people judge offensive linemen by lowlights, where basically one bad play, they would ignore 60 plays.
You're right about
they
that.
would call you trash.
Yes.
Over one play. You know, when you been locking down somebody for the whole game. And see, we got to say this about both tackles, and we said this at the beginning of this year. This is a hard year for any tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think I've ever seen this many back-to-back ferocious edges that they going against. They ain't getting no breaks. They started with Myles Garrett.
I think, you know what they did, boss? They done that. The NFL scheduler makers, they done went to ChatGPT and they tapped in how to make the Dallas Cowboys schedule the hardest. You know,
man, they get no breaks. They ain't getting
none, dog.
Talking about TJ Watt, Aiden Hutchinson. Man, Myles Garrett out the gate, Thibodeau out the gate. God,
keep going, and then you get a break. Then you got off your break. You got to go meet Bosa, and then you got Matthew Judon. You got Matthew Judon for the Falcons. So they done made it difficult for us. But I like when you break it down like this, boss. You point out the flaws against Bosa, like how to defeat him. Yeah. Both of the Bosas, Joey and Nicky.
Yeah.
How do you do? What's Aiden? What is his weakness from your observation since you watched it all on that? Do you run at him? What you do?
Yeah, you run at him. You do traps this way, and you did what I said at the beginning: play action pass. Play action pass. Because all you're trying to do is get a hezzy. You're trying to make him hesitate. That's it. You just don't want him coming off with full confidence that he can go sack your quarterback because it's 3rd and 16. Like, you don't want that, right? And I think you also help him a lot with what you did last week versus the TJ Watt. If you got Ferguson, a very physical guy, you can motion him in, motion him out, chip block it, chip and release, right? All those things will neutralize him. But if you just leave Steele one-on-one with him all game and he gets like 20 pass rushing attempts versus Steele, I don't know how that's going to work. Now, if Steele can shut him out in that scenario, one-on-one, no help, Steele is the man, and y'all better get off of Steele. But I'm saying that's just going to be difficult just because of the nature of his skill set, man. It's going to be very, very difficult because he's a guy that has a good first step, but he is strong, and he has counter moves that are strong.
Man.
So, like, it's not just his moves are quick. They're strong. He has strength with the counter moves, so he gets you off balance, and he's a guy that can blow through you. blow through you and then get to the quarterback. You know what I mean? So those kind of guys are very hard to block. You would rather face a guy that's just all speed, or you face a guy that's all power, because like you know how to deal with that. But like if a dude is like speed and he's like strong as a big dude, like those are the kind of people that give you a headache. Those are the kind of people that keep you up at night, to be honest with you.
Law, I got the drive up. What we doing?
All right, so we already broke this one down, and I think it's gonna play this play twice, and then it's gonna go show you the INT. So we done already broke this down, so we can watch it again because this is a good little play. You know,
I just like how TJ Bass said I was looking for work. He looking for work. OC I was talking about that, man. Them linemen that's looking for work. All right, so this is what you've been trying to get into.
Right, and it was blocked up front. It was great. What happened here? They said that Dak Prescott tried to get a quick snap off on that play, and it didn't happen. It didn't occur.
Oh, he thought it was a free play.
He thought it was a free play, and
so
you see your boy
aggressive.
56 was getting walked back, and on that play, is he getting? But you know, there's still enough room, enough pocket in there, and I think he had a late snap on that one, according to what Brian Broaddus was saying as well for that one.
Okay,
he couldn't get that one off, but. Dak Prescott, you think that's miscommunications?
It looked like it. The body language.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it's miscommunication.
Yeah, the body language says it does. And then I'm gonna say this, and this gonna sound bad, but if it's come between was it CeeDee Lamb or Dak, I'm gonna trust Dak.
Yeah, it looked like CD messed up a route, man. Like CD was supposed to break it in, and he didn't. It looked like he was supposed to, and then Dak thought he was going to break it in, but then he didn't break it in. And Dak said, I'm just going to throw it right here. He's like, you know, back on other players, that is.
It's right here. You see
right here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, a touchdown right there.
Yeah, Dak.
I definitely gonna blame CD, bro, because first of all, it's Dak a pass to play, and look how CD coming off the ball, bro. CD is not no way screaming off the ball. Look at this. It's like he was confused from the gate. Look. He floating in no man's land.
What route do you think he's supposed to run on that one?
It looked like he was throwing a back shoulder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And if he'd have positioned himself, that's clean.
Like to the sideline. Yeah. So. Yeah. So I mean.
That boy had options too. You think he could have hit 87?
And see, like, but we all got. I want to say this. I want to be careful because none of us know who really at fault until they see.
True.
So it's a lot of people looking to blame Dak or CD. We don't really know. None of us know. To be all the way honest, and conceptually, I didn't like what none of those guys was doing. To be honest, you know,
all kind of like
it looked like 4 verticals, man. It's easily coverable stuff. It's nothing that you did to challenge them any kind of way, crossfield or horizontal.
On that play, if I was designing, I would at least have Brooks dragging, so he can at least pull that other defender out of the way.
Yeah.
Or even he could just get her underneath a quicker. That's the other INT. What's your thoughts on that one? There was a deep drag too. If I think I got the other angle on this one. You see a deep drag on Lamb. Dak had all the time in the eternity to throw the ball. They blocked it up well and everything.
Let me see.
Like, what Dak is doing?
Yeah, it's blocked up very well. Let me see.
Very well.
Is that the Tolbert? Is that Tolbert?
That's the Tolbert. But if you see it from the other angle,
now
I love that play. I love that play. We need to go back to that play. If you see the other angle and pay attention to Lamb, he runs a deep drag. I love this play. Watch, he motions inside. Yeah, he pulls. If Dak shoulder shrug it or like pump fake it to Lamb, it'll move that safety.
And I'm gonna tell you,
he had all the eternity in the inside to throw that ball anywhere in the inside. Watch this play. I love this play. Mike McCarthy need to go back to this one though.
Yeah, with Lamb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I will say this too though. Yeah, Lamb. Yeah. Check this out though. I will say this as an ex-corner. That was a lazy route by Tolbert.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just being honest. That route was lazy.
Yeah.
Where he caught it too, over the
it's like
top,
Dak gave him a chance, but it's like you didn't give Dak a chance with that lazy route. Just being honest. So like when somebody running a post, OC, the number one thing we gonna want to see is a stick at the top of the route. Bop. It's no stick.
He rounded the route.
He rounded it. Yeah. It's no stick. It's nothing to make that corner hesitate at all. It's just a foot race.
It was so poorly that old boy could have picked it off too. The damn safety.
That route is trash. That is definitely not how to run an 8. Nope. No, sir. Anyway, let me get to these super chats, man. You got some super chats over there?
I got hold on. I got 3 over here. You want me to go read it?
Yeah.
All right. I got, speaking of Tolbert, Chris 214 says Tolbert performance was very satisfying, but it's bittersweet. The front office could lay down and not try to upgrade that position. What's y'all thoughts on that?
And don't upgrade it if you don't need to. Matter of fact, Tolbert is kind of showing that they right a little bit on, like, just keeping it real.
So
right?
you'll pass on Adams and Amari and that whole conversation type of thing?
For right now, yes. Absolutely. For right now.
That's why Chris said it's bittersweet, man.
For right now. See, because, Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones been saying, man, that sometimes these free agents are in the way of these young guys. Right now, Brandon Cooks could have been in the way of Tolbert. Now, can we be honest?
Yeah.
See, Cooks. It's a it's a bittersweet sword. Sometimes we be one free agents. Sometimes the free agents be progress stoppers. Sometimes, I'm just being honest. Sometimes, like
boss. But you got to be aggressive somewhere. But you got
sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have the answer in house, and I agree with that.
Yeah, you don't got Devontae Adams in his house. You don't got that. So if you got a chance to get a dude like that for a reasonable cost, boss, I'm stopping.
You'll get Devontae Adams, absolutely.
You can get him for a third or something like that.
Yeah, you get Devontae Adams, but I'm just saying, right now I would chill.
But Jerry, he's gonna talk well about his product, right? So he was just calling Ryan Flo. He reminds him of Dez Bryant. like, dude, don't you know how insane that is, right? To bench Dez Bryant, if he's like Dez Bryant, come on, man. Right. So that's where we at, though, man. And I'm sitting here like, boss, I can live with this win, but I would love for us to just rip that Band-Aid off and go ahead and get a Devontae Adams. He's 32, 33. Like when we first got T.O., he was 33 when he first got here, by the way, y'all.
Yeah, Devontae Adams, you get him. If you can get him, you get him. You do.
Go get him.
Do.
Yeah.
If you can get him, you get him.
Yes.
I'm just saying, sometimes these free agents are in the way. Now, Devontae Adams would not be in the way. He would not be in the way. That's a game changer. But Hooker and Dono,
they look, man. Jerry Jones. It goes back to the money. If he paying you, he gonna play you, bro.
Right?
So he paying that Hooker and he paying that Dono.
Oh, and, swallow. Where that Diddy button, you gotta hit it on yourself, bro.
Wait, man, he paying the Hooker.
You gotta hit that Diddy button on yourself.
Wait a minute. But he's scrambling and paying.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you're scrambling and scraping.
Oh, bro.
Jerry, he's paying Hooker, and we know for sure Wanye is a dog.
Yeah.
We know for sure Wanye can cover every blade of grass. Now, I'll give Bell his situation because he got hurt and he's coming back from an injury or what have you. We don't know who Izzy is, though.
Would you give up a third for Cooper?
Yep.
OC.
Yeah, I'll give a third for Cooper. Yeah.
Okay. My next question. Law, when would you do it? Would you do it now, or would you wait a couple of games to see how Jalen Tolbert does before the trade deadline?
I would. We got the perfect storm. We got the bye week coming around the corner right after this. We win, of course. That can probably throw the trade situation out because no one is heavily optimistic like Jerry Jones.
Facts.
But if we lose,
that's true.
If we lose, man, go ahead because you bring in, you know what? Bump all of the wide receiver stuff. That ETN, go get him. Go trade for him. I get the whole storyline that hey, Dalvin Cook is Priest home is just sitting on the bench or what have you, and Rico is the next coming of Barry Sanders. I get all of that, Jerry, but let's be real. You get ETN, Travis ETN, he would immediately help this team out, whereas you don't have to worry about all of the nonsense, and you can still keep the whole package deal with Hunter Luepke and all of the other guys. What's your thoughts on that? Boy, y'all thinking real.
That's a hard one, Law. It's more so because I don't trust Mike McCarthy to even use him. That's it.
Yeah, that's
the only. If I knew he was gonna run the ball, I'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
You got some more super chats?
I got JD from DC. He states here. I got some shout outs from Jay Versick and Greg Young. Appreciate both of y'all for being a member for 50 months and 2 months for you, Greg Young. But thank y'all for y'all support. But JD from DC states with a $10 super chat. He says, there is no war daddy. There's not a war daddy on this defense of free agency out that will give us the hump like DA will do for our offense. And he's talking about when he says DA, Devontae Adams. Make the move. And this from JD from DC. I beg the difference.
Okay.
We can start sneaking guys from teams that's not winning. The Titans, I think they only won one game. Right before, if they lose again this weekend, then hey man, what's up with Jeffrey Simmons? You know, that's the interior guy. I think that the Raiders are going through a situation whereas, of course, there's Devontae Adams or there's somebody on their defense that we can pretty much take a look at. The Cincinnati, if they lose one more game, the Jaguars, if they lose another game, to a degree, if these teams like the Jets, they finna have a new coach over there, so. Quentin Williams, what you got, dog? What you like? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would start lobbying for those type of teams
from
because
the teams that's already melting.
Yeah,
you got to trade with them though, but
you got to trade somebody. Like you got to trade us, like I say in the Avengers, a soul for a soul.
Yeah.
Well, we got a hooker, we got a Dono. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we are heavy in those spots, and we need extra players out here. So come on with it.
Love it.
I think you came up with some really intriguing stuff, man. I think that you're thinking creatively, Law. I love your thought process. And the Cowboys are bargain and value people. So I think what you said could be likely as we approach the trade deadline if the Cowboys are being aggressive, and that's a big if, right? We don't know. But if they're being aggressive, man, yeah, it will be some players to be had as we get closer to the trade deadline. But I would like us to put another explosive piece on offense if we can. That's just me in particular. And if you can get up on defense anywhere, hey, man, do it. Add 1 or 2 pieces to at least tighten us up and to help us finish strong down the back end of the season. That's my opinion.
Yeah, finish strong.
Yeah, and so on my super chats, somebody donated $5. He just said, from Q Boro, appreciate you just showing love, bro. Chris 214 said, J. Lou legacy game. He always ball versus Detroit. Man, J. Lou is turning up, man. This is shout out to Zimmer, man, because see, Zimmer's just letting that man be himself. That's what I like. It's like he done allowed him to go back to his roots, and it's working. And then my boy Blackwell Weewoo said, Boss, McCarthy is Theon Greyjoy. He's been cut. It looked like it. It just honestly looked like it. It just keeping it real. And then if we beat the Lions, I dare them to say it's just the Lions. So yeah, they go do that.
They gonna say, nah, what can you do it in the postseason? You know, y'all always win the regular season. They
go switch.
Yeah, we've seen it all.
So on the final words, I'll say this. The main thing that I want to see is balance. That's what I want to see from Mike McCarthy and his team. I want to see balance. It's not enough for me to see you end with your 30 attempts. I want to see you have balance throughout the quarters. I don't want to see you do what you've been doing, where you trying to ramp it up in the run game in the fourth quarter, where it can look like you had balance throughout. No, I want balance throughout. Because our offense is better with the balance throughout. This is the good news that I'm saying about Mike McCarthy that people got to give him credit for. Because we was mad at Mike McCarthy the first 5 games last year too. He listens and he adjusts. It's been a lot of calls for motion. Didn't he give it to you? Right? Yep. So let's add to his list though. It's not just enough to have motions. And it does give you an advantage. It makes the defense have to think. You can get a numerical advantage. You can catch defenses having bad communication from all the motions. You make people think, especially if you stacking your plays correctly, where your motion plays are looking similar, run to pass, where it's hard to get a feel for what you're doing through the motion. I'm glad that you did that, Mike McCarthy, but we need the balance. And I think if we get that balance, it's with the uptick in defense, we can, to me, start getting on the run. I think we need you, though, Mike, to stop trying to make Dak and CeeDee Lamb the hero. Go back to balanced football. And I'm not going to be the one to say, I don't care if it's Rico or Zeke. No, you need to make Zeke RB1. Especially if you're trying to preserve Rico to December and January. It just makes sense to me. So I'm going to be looking at you for balance, Mike. That's what I want to see going forward. You hit your 30. I'm glad you hit your 30 rushing attempts, but it's not as sexy unless it's a balanced 30 with the motions. That's what I want to see out of you, especially this game. That's my final word.
Yeah, man, I'll make mine quick, man. The Cowboys are, on the precipice of being a much better team in the NFC East than a lot of these other teams, man, just if they can be consistent and pull out a win versus a tough team. The Lions are that tough challenge and that tough team for them. If they can be physical at the point of attack and take advantage of the back end of the defensive secondary of the Detroit Lions and stop the run, they win this game going away. One thing that we have to do is figure out how to be more effective in the red zone and how to convert once we start moving the ball down the field on teams and not having to settle for field goals. That's going to be big as we play better teams. We have to convert. And so at the end of the day, Mike McCarthy is tasked with making this whole thing work. He has the tools, he has the weapons. We just got to put it together, man. So, hey, go Cowboys. Hopefully we pull this one out versus the Detroit Lions, man. And that's my final word.
No doubt, man. A great final word, by the way. Samson, appreciate you. He says the super chat, he says the film on Cooper, and that means Amari Cooper drops, is disgusting. Yeah, and I get it. When a quarterback don't put the ball right on the money, it could happen, or erratically throwing the ball. But, shout out to Deshaun Watson. He getting paid $250 million there. Ain't nobody raiding over there, but that's a whole nother conversation. The Cowboys this weekend got to be victorious. This is a game that, like the title say, shut up game.
Yep,
it's a shut up game. You can shut up everybody right now if we go into our home and finally play some good football. We can't be on a 4-game losing spree at our crib. No. We can't do that. We got to figure out ways to put winning back into Dallas or Arlington, and it starts this weekend. Get out there, play your best version of football. We've seen what worked, 30 for 30. Let's continue to do that. Let's play sound defense, and let's get this W. Mike McCarthy, your back is against the wall. Mike Zim, your back is against the wall. Everybody that's pretty much on his staff, back is against the wall. So let's show them. You said we're going to be rooted in, so let's stay there. Let's be rooted in. Let's get this dub, and let's be creative. Let's not show us one thing and then hide from it the next week. Let's build upon the pre-snaps and the motions and the orbits and all of this stuff, and let's get this dub. DC for life, not for sure. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, drop it.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Those grills, drop it hard.
Let's go.
It's time to do. I just wanna run it up. Kinda check or something. I've been really in the field, let up, yeah. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Half a ticket to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check or something. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with Jay, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel.